Hello my lovely angels, this is your girl Sim, back with another episode of the Sim Squad. Hi! In UAE, we had back-to-back events from different brands. I'm sure you saw it on my Instagram, maybe also here on YouTube. But we had the Genesis launch from French Avenue, we had the Khadlaj launch for Nafayas, we had Swiss Arabian for Soul of Bali, and so many more. And we are getting newer and newer fragrances. I have a bunch of new fragrances from Arabian, from Paris Corner, Ministry of Oud, from Khadlaj. So I'm going to try and do all of them for you in bits and pieces so you understand them better. I will also make the 1-minute versions as short so that if you don't have time, you can actually go through that instead of going through the full length with you. So let me start with the first one, which is Petra by Lattafa. That's the packaging, as usual. Lattafa packaging, gorgeous. By the way, this is not cardboard, this is plastic, and it has this whole Mediterranean vibe going on. The top portion is carved, this one is printed. So this is the bottle for Petra. It's very pretty. It's too early to tell the Fragrantica rating because I don't rely on the ratings if it's very fresh and brand new, because not many people have tried it, not allowed it to macerate and everything. See, I sprayed it and I can already smell it. It's a fruity floral gourmand in my opinion. So it's quite fruity floral in the opening. The top notes are plum and rum. Middle notes of tuberose and coconut, and in the base you have praline, musk and vanilla. And that's exactly, the notes are making like perfect sense because it smells very plummy with rum. So it's a little boozy, but not like strongly boozy. Just think of it like a nice ripe plum, how it would smell like. That's how it opens. But the florals are there from the get-go. You can smell the florals, specifically tuberose. And the tuberose is a little bit bubblegummy, but in the opening it smells very floral, and when it comes into the middle notes, that's when it starts smelling bubblegummy to me. But that gets balanced out because it has coconut in the middle, and the coconut is like a creamy coconut. I'm assuming that's because you have in the base your praline, your vanilla, your musk. Petra doesn't go too much into the gourmand territory. That's what I like about it, because you are aware, like recently we've had so many gourmands which has slightly floral touches or lemon touch or something. This is like a welcome change, because this is, yes, while it is like the musky vanilla, the praline is not pralining too hard, if you know what I mean. It's not so thick, it's not too sweet. It's mainly your coconut, your white floral and your plum notes that dominate the perfume through and through. It's quite linear, so you feel like the same consistency throughout, except for in the opening when it feels very boozy plum, and then it settles down and becomes very subtle. And this is one of those fragrances that will envelop you, and it literally feels like you're sun-kissed, but you're wearing silk, and the silk is like smoothing down, like sliding down, sliding down your skin. It's a pretty feminine fragrance. And I feel Petra is not like a note-by-note fragrance, you know, it's like a experience. It's more like a sensation, which is why that came to my mind, you know, like being sun-kissed, but you have soft silk, like, you know, sliding and gliding through your skin. It does have the vacation vibe, of course, because it's a fruity floral with coconut, but it's a very elegant perfume. Now, a lot of people are comparing it to this, that, blah, blah, blah. I feel it's like a standalone perfume. I don't think it's like trying to dupe anything. And I really like this perfume. So initially when I sprayed this, I did feel like a musk melon kind of vibe in it. That's completely gone, which is why I took a little time to review this one, because I know that perfumes like this, they do smell, my senses like detect things that are not supposed to be detected. You know, once it like just little bit of maceration of 1 week, and then you start smelling the perfume as it is supposed to be. This retails for $40 in the UAE for a 100 ml bottle. It's feminine for sure, traditionally. Spring, summer, no Middle Eastern vibe. Projection is literally 1 to 2 feet. It depends on how much you spray with this perfume. It might reach 3 feet as well if you overspray, but it'll definitely overwhelm you. Yeah, it's a strong perfume, but just try to keep it like close to your skin. It'll just smell prettier, trust me on this. The longevity, however, is like 6 to 7 hours. Maybe it'll macerate and like project stronger. It'll remain as a skin scent for over 8 hours, but it'll not like, you will smell it like slightly on yourself. But 6 to 7 hours for sure, other people are smelling it on you. I gave a rating initially of 9 out of 10, but this is a 10 out of 10. It's a very beautiful fragrance. I really like it. And especially because the the timing of the release is amazing. This is the time where you feel like wearing perfumes like this that make you feel pretty, nice, you know, you're sweating and you feel dirty inside, but at least when you spray the perfume, you feel like you're pretty. The celebrity, it took me a while to select, you know, white floral, slightly boozy, and then I was like, no, it has to be somebody super elegant who's very well composed and everything. This is a pretty feminine fragrance, but this is not a wallflower fragrance. I'm sure you know what I mean. It is like a perfume that has a personality. That's why I thought of Zendaya. She's very modern, she's versatile, but at the same time she's elegant and radiant, and that's what the impression it gives you is that. The color perception I chose is alabaster for this one. The temperature is neutral and the presence is moderate. So that's Petra for you. I really like it. I especially love the bottle, but it's quite heavy, so I can't carry this in my my day-to-day bag or purse or something. I need to decant this. The next perfume, take my review with a grain of salt because it's a brand new bottle. I just had the event for this, but because so many people are interested, and I know like a lot of you will like get the FOMO and you'll jump on the bandwagon and you'll be like, let me get this ASAP. But like for me, this range, you know, two of my favorite perfumes are in that. That's the Casablanca, Essence of Casablanca, and Opulence of Dubai. That's the Cities collection from Swiss Arabian. They have changed the packaging, which I'm so glad for, because if you remember, I had always said, you know, the boxes that came in, I was not very happy with that because it's a Cities collection. Although the box was like nice, but it did not give the value of it being, so it's like 110 USD, which is like, you know, it's a premium perfume. So I was expecting the packaging to be a little bit more elaborate, and they have done that. So they have done their signature packaging. So that's the, you know what I mean? The signature packaging, and it's gorgeous, of course. This is what I expected the initial packaging to look like, and they've done very good on this one. So that's your Soul of Bali, the latest addition to the Cities collection. That's the bottle. You can see from the composition, it's a very transparent color, so not very heavy on vanilla. And they also gave us like a card, which is why I'm reviewing this perfume. But guys, literally 2 days, yeah? So like, I want you to take it with a grain of salt. Top notes are pink pepper and ginger with rhubarb, bergamot, mango and pineapple. So very tropical, with a hint of zestiness and spicy pink pepper and ginger. Middle notes of cardamom, olibanum, saffron, rosewood, nutmeg and aquatic note. So again, you have some spices, but you have darker notes like olibanum, your saffron rosewood combination, nutmeg, which adds spiciness, but it's like with depth, and of course your aquatic note to keep things light because it's a summer fragrance. And in the base you have musk, sandalwood, cypriol and ambergris. Ambergris again adding marine quality. So let's test this. You know what, I'm going to test this on my skin. So it opens unisex, leaning masculine. The first impression you will get is that it's a little masculine fragrance. Now the best part is that, you know, in the event, all the reviewers, we kind of were like together and we all sprayed it on our skin, of course, to test it out. And it was smelling different on everybody, obviously, because it has musk and, you know, like lots of notes, even sandalwood, which kind of changes with your body chemistry. And it smelled very, very woody in the dry down on me. On another girl, it smelled very tropical with pineapple and mango being the prominent notes. And on the third girl, it smelled a little powdery and musky. So it was very strange that was smelling very different on everybody. This is very, very unisex for me. Because as it dries down, you start getting like the more complicated notes. Now, when they say pineapple and mango, for example, in the opening, it's not like a fruit punch or heavy hitting fruits. It's like a very nice blend. It's more of the sweetness of the mango and sweetness of the pineapple. Pineapple being a little bit stronger than the mango. I'm trying to explain it like note by note, you know. The pink pepper and ginger, not really in prominence. It's like a very nice blend. So you don't really smell all of them individually note by note. And rhubarb, you know, I usually get repulsed by rhubarb, but in this, I don't even feel it, to be honest with you. And then in the middle, you have cardamom, olibanum, saffron, rosewood, nutmeg. You'll start thinking this is going Middle Eastern, but it's not. Again, it smells very woody, but like a mildly sweet rosewood is what is like coming to my mind when I smell this, along with a lot of aquatic notes. So for me, this is a fruity, woody, aquatic perfume, which is why it's like a sophisticated, very elegant, upscale summer perfume. And see, the more it's drying down, I can so strongly smell the rosewood and sandalwood on my skin. and the pineapple and the mango have taken a complete backseat. And then you have your nuances and like your sophistication from like your nutmeg and saffron and cardamom and your pink pepper and everything else that's listed over here. But nothing is overpowering each other. I do feel though that the aquatic notes and the woody notes are prominent, at least on myself. So this is my super initial impression. I don't have a celebrity color and anything aside. Actually, I can give you a color. It's aquatic blue. This is a woody aquatic in my opinion. So Soul of Bali has got 4.8 on Fragrantica, but you have only 4 reviews. So this is what I mean. Like initially, like everybody is like just like let's like put the reviews and everything. No, you know, let's try it out for a bit, you know. For gender, it's unisex. Anyone can wear this. Mild Middle Eastern vibe, just because of like certain notes that kind of like go towards Middle Eastern, but it's not really Middle Eastern. For me, this is all day spring summer. Projection is like 1 to 2 feet. Longevity is crazy. It goes 7 hours plus. My rating for this 10 out of 10. It's gorgeous. The temperature is neutral and the presence for this is, I would say, mild. It's not even moderate. It's like very fresh and everything, but it'll stay close to your skin. You will need to really overspray this for it to project like crazy, but definitely it'll make you smell poshy. Now the next one is a collection I have from Paris Corner, and these are from the Emir line. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce this in French. I'll put it on the screen for you guys so you know what it says. So you have 3 from these. You have the Arena Intense, the Serene Grove, and you have Memories of Summer. Let me go for the first one, which is the Memories of Summer. This is the packaging and these are the bottles. It's really cute. The packaging is like very beautiful. Like Paris Corner has upped their game, you know, when it comes to packaging. I'm sure like me, you're also already quite like tired of like LV, you know, but always there's a twist. This is why I feel like I need to make the compilations of the perfumes that smell similar, but what are the differences, so you can choose the one that resonates with you, because you know for sure you want like an LV afternoon swim for your summer as a fragrance, you know, but which one, you know, out of all of these, they all like smell so similar. None of them actually smell exactly like LV swim, obviously, because they're inspired, they're not dupes. The top notes are blend of bergamot and grapefruit. Middle notes of blend of ginger, and the base notes are blend of amber and musk. Now, although they have not mentioned orange at all, I do smell a little bit of orange in this. And the grapefruit, it's very less of bergamot. I feel it is more of like the orange and the grapefruit. The difference between this one and all the other dupes that I've smelled or inspirations I've smelled, this doesn't have too much of that rind smell or that greenness or that sharpness. It's not there. This is more sweet. I feel for me, this is the most wearable one because this smells the most feminine of the lot. Let's just say that. This doesn't have any kind of aquatic nature or doesn't smell like, you know, I told you, like you wear the perfume, you go in the swimming pool and that chlorinated thing comes on you, and this doesn't have that at all, which is why it's making it like not aquatic, not swimming pool like. This is smelling more like a very fresh summer perfume with a lot of zesty fruits. In this, the amber and musk is overdone. You do have like a lot of like it's rounding off the perfume. It's not smelling very simple. While I do enjoy like perfumes which are very zesty, because when you're in peak heat, 50 degrees plus, by the way, in UAE right now, in Dubai, just letting you know, Celsius, 50 degrees plus, you can't go out. We are like advised, you get advisories of not stepping out for more than 5 to 7 minutes between 1 p.m. to I think 3:30 or something. That's like dangerous to go out. It's that hot. So I appreciate those perfumes for that. But this one is like throughout the day. And if you're living in a country that's not this hot, then you will appreciate this perfume more. Nothing like crazy to talk about this. The ginger is very faint in this. It smells like a very soft, sweet, orange grapefruit combination. It's definitely less realistic and more perfumey than Afternoon Swim or any of its inspirations that I've reviewed for you on my channel. It's fresh, it's understated, and it's refreshingly like clean. It you just smell. I did it again. Okay, smell. It does smell clean, smell. I'm such a nerd. Think of like sunshine but without the glare. It's that, you know. The other ones are sunshine with the glare. In simple terms, this is like the most visual I can get for you guys. Unisex leaning feminine. Oh wait, I didn't tell you the other. See, my brain, ADHD. You can't like go in a like a proper flow. Classification: citrus, fragrantica. Rating: unlisted. Price is $30 for 100 ml on their website. It smells like LV afternoon swim, kind of, you know. Type: it's unisex, leaning feminine. Daytime, spring, summer, Middle Eastern vibe, none. Now, projection, I would say it's 1 foot only. This is like a very, very close to skin perfume. Unlike the other ones, which were projecting a lot but lasts lesser, this one will last you longer but will project lesser. It'll still last you only 6 to 7 hours. Sorry guys, but like a super citrus perfume, like it'll mellow down on the skin. The musk will stay, but the perfume will get toned down like super, super lots. My rating for this is an 8 out of 10. Let's just give it 8 out of 10 because it's not like wowing me, but yeah, it is a perfume I will use quite a bit, to be honest with you, during this period of June, July, August. The celebrity, again, I was like, oh, surfer girl, somebody who has this vibrant energy, who's like a little like, you know, you feel the person might be a very outgoing person. And I thought of Kate Hudson. Mostly in her movies, that's the personality she has, which is why I thought of her. The color perception, again, I thought of was orange. The temperature for this is neutral and the presence is mild. The next one is called Serene Grove. I like the packaging so much. It's so freaking cute. Again, $30 for 100 ml, and that's how it looks like. And this one smells like Pacific Chill, kind of. It's aromatic, fruity, with the top notes of blend of lemon, orange, blackcurrant and mint. Middle notes of blend of basil, carrot, jasmine and fig. And the base notes of blend of peach and musk. Very apt. First of all, these bottles are like really nice to look at. Feels good. This is more, actually no, this is again very, very unisex. So think of it opening with orange and blackcurrant. Forget about the lemon over here because it's not very lemony. It doesn't have that citrus sharpness at all. What it has is like a very well balanced your orange blackcurrant with mint and basil together. So it's very, very cool. And the mint in this is very, very pronounced. So you can smell it straight, like from the spray, it's there, right in your face. Now, as it dries down, the greenness starts coming in and it's like the fig, the green part of the fig. And I love the fact that they put carrot over here because strangely it does have that carrot kind of smell, but very, very faint. I'll tell you, the basil and the mint are really dominating this perfume. So it's a very minty, fresh perfume. Not for everybody. I'll tell you from now itself, if you are bothered with the smell of mint in perfumes, which I'm not, I love the smell of aromatics, I love the smell of minty, even if it smells like toothpaste, sometimes I like to wear perfumes like that, you know. But you need to wait for a bit for this perfume to settle down on your skin or on your clothes, wherever you want to wear it. Because there's certain notes like the white florals, it takes a little bit of time for it to reveal. Like let's say after 15-20 minutes, you start smelling the white florals along with that peach, which is quite prominent, but it's not like a powdery, I don't know, there's a specific peach I really don't like. It's the peach from Bitter Peach by Tom Ford. I absolutely don't like that perfume. It's light, it's airy, it's super, super refreshing because you literally feel like mint water splashed on your face, cold one, you know, it's so nice. Like this will again make you feel very, very cold and refreshed. I would want my, you know the cold towels they give you, like when you're sitting next to the pool or something, not going in the pool like me, and my husband is like swimming like a merman. This is like one of those. I'm sweating and sitting outside the pool and they give you these towels. I would want to smell this on that towel and the towel should be cold. So yes, of course, I imagine myself spraying this on myself. Now, unlike the other inspirations which were smelling like mojito, this one does not smell like a mojito. In short, Serene Grove is a herbaceous, citrusy, mint-flecked apricot fragrance, but non-realistic. I see people wearing this next to the pool. I don't know, brunch, but the pool brunches in summer, you know, or pool party, or it's like happy friends. It has that vibe about it of just having a good time next to the pool. Absolutely, again, unisex, no Middle Eastern vibe. The projection is around 2 feet, longevity is 6 to 7 hours. My rating for this one is also 8 out of 10. It'll stay in my collection. It's not going to get decluttered ever. I like it. It's one of the best versions out there. But like, how often will I wear it? You know, that's why 8 out of 10. Also, like the celebrity I chose for this, I chose a feminine person. See, that's how Initial ones, I think I had chosen men for them. These are, this entire lot I've chosen women. And this one is Tandy Newton for me. I don't know why, because she's vegan or something. I don't know. Like, I just chose her because, again, like, I feel her skin would smell like this. Color perception, apricot, temperature, cool. And the presence is moderate for this one. This is not mild. Now, last but not the least is my favorite from the lots, because I've not smelled this in any other brand. And also, it's so different for me because I generally don't like rose. And this one is one of those roses, the fresher ones that I really, really like. This one is called Arena Intense. And that's the bottle. Looks like a wallpaper. Actually, they all look like wallpapers, don't they? Like vintage wallpapers. And look at that. Oh, so pretty. Like, the bottle is so gorgeous. The color is so gorgeous. And this is supposed to smell like Les Sablés roses. LV. And see, I opened the cap and I could smell the perfume. This is so like prominently there. Oof, this is like a lemon citrus rose. That's how it opens. The moment I smell it, it literally smells like, okay, I'm going to turn off so many people. Actually, all the people from the Indian subcontinent, they're going to log off right now. So it smells like ruafza with lemon. So we have this drink called, it's a rose syrup. It's a, you know that pink, I put the picture over here. Lemonade, make that one with adding that as sweetness instead of your sugar syrup. Smells like that to me. Very Middle Eastern, by the way. Very Persian, not Middle Eastern. So this is an Oriental floral, again not listed on Fragrantica, $30 for 100 ml. Top notes, blend of bergamot. Middle notes of blend of saffron, black pepper, pear, elemi and rose. And the base notes of amber, musk, dry wood, vanilla, sandalwood and patchouli. Now, summer rose done right. This is the one, okay? This is why. For me, this is nostalgic. Now, a lot of people be like, oh my god, this smells like Ramadan. Because in Ramadan, when we're fasting, we open our fast with this, ruafza, because it's like refreshing, And plus, it's like kind of like festive. I don't know, like you normally have it during Ramadan. I have no idea why we do that. It's just a habit, okay? So this kind of reminds me of that. But if you added like a lot of lemon, or lime actually, not even lemon, lime to it, that's the opening for you. As it dries down, it starts getting a little bit smoky. Not smoky, smoky is the wrong, it gets incensey and quite a bit woody. So you start smelling sandalwood, saffron. This combination of saffron and sandalwood, by the way, again, it's very like, I don't want to call it ethnic, but it's restricted to certain parts of the world, like Middle East, Indian subcontinent, Persia, and we're familiar with the smell, and that's where it's headed off to. So it's not like your basic rose lime fragrance. It has like a little bit of complexity. Okay, first of all, 10 out of 10. This is so beautiful. As a matter of fact, after filming, I'm going to probably wear this perfume. It's so, so stunning. You start smelling like this dry woods, your creamy sandalwood. You start smelling lots of amber, a little bit of elemi as well, which is giving it like a slight aromatic touch as well. Black pepper, I don't know where it is. Pear, I don't know where it is. But yeah, I do smell vanilla and patchouli in the dry down. The vanilla is like quite sweet. And the patchouli is adding just a little bit of dry earthiness, not like the wet earth. But it does definitely have like a patchouli. But it's not the nauseating one. So people who find patchouli difficult, you're not going to mind it in this perfume. I like this perfume so, so, so much. I don't know. It's traditional. And I don't know. I just feel like wearing it. The moment I smelled this, I was like, wow. But please don't take my word for it. I always say this, guys. My channel, I am reviewing perfumes and I'm giving you my opinion. Like how, of course, like my choices will be different from everybody else's, right? Even if we are like so close in choices, there will be certain perfumes that will just not click. Like most of my followers over here, they all love Bitter Peach. I absolutely despise that perfume, But like that's the beauty of talking about perfumes and everything. I'm just giving you my opinion. So again, please do try it for yourself. But if you feel like you're a rose perfume lover, and if you know the smell of ruafza, and if you like the smell, you will absolutely adore it. Unisex, leaning feminine. I would say this is suitable for all weather, although I would prefer wearing this in spring, summer. In spring, summer, nighttime as well, because this is like a very like dress up for a date kind of perfume as well, or you're going out with your loved ones and everything, or with your family, like in a traditional event or something. So pretty. Middle Eastern vibe in this is quite high. Actually, I would not say Middle Eastern, it's like the Persian vibe is quite prominent in this. Projection of 2 to 3 feet, longevity is 8 hours for sure, 10 out of 10 as my rating. The celebrity, I did try to think of like some Persian celebrity, but I don't know that many, and I've already compared Shore, and like there are a couple of like actresses that I really like, but I did not resonate them with this perfume. The person who came to mind was Natalie Portman for this. Again, very elegant, poised, but you know, she has like this beauty about her which matches to this perfume. The color perception is a deep rose, which is like almost turning, but actually this bottle is like the right color. This is the color, yeah. Like almost like a black rose color. The temperature is cool and the presence is bold. Love, 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 love. I think, was this only 10 out? No, there were 3 10 out. There were 3 10 out of 10s over here. Oh my god. So I had the Petra, which was 10 out of 10. The Soul of Bali, which I will review again, by the way, separately for you, and your Arena Intense. By the way, I did take a little bit of a break from work, just 3 days, but I combined it with the Eid holidays which have started today, as a matter of fact. And remember I told you I will film everything and try to get rid of all my 50 plus perfumes. Every day new ones are getting added and I'm getting like stressed, you know. So again, you'll see me back to back in maybe the same clothes or something, and please don't mind that. And hopefully I'll have all the reviews completed for you during this time. So please do expect lots and lots and lots of content from me coming in the next couple of days. Please don't worry about my health, I'm taking care of it. Yes, I did have like a couple of breakdowns in between. I mean, your fibromyalgia flares and everything. But somehow I managed it by sitting in the hot tub and adding a lot of salt, taking some painkillers, and it's normal day in Simi's life and in a lot of other people's lives. So don't get stressed about it. I'm managing it. The day I feel I need to like just stop and take some time out, I will. I promise you that. So don't get worried about me. Yeah, I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.